Hello and welcome to a new video. My name is Erik from shackledevelopers.com, and actually I'm going to update a website that I created long ago, which is shackledevgames.com. Now this is not the original website, this is actually the project in Visual Studio, and I've created this website application in ASP.NET Core. And if you're not familiar with this website, it's basically a website for free games, JavaScript games. We have free games, which is Snake. You play the snake and you walk around with the snake, as you see, and then you score. And then I have a tennis game. If I move the cam, I have a tennis game where you bounce the ball, and the opponent is the computer made with artificial intelligence. And the game that I've updated the website with is Breakout game. Now I created this game in a course, which I have added a link, a source of knowledge, as you can see on the website, JavaScript game development, create your own Breakout game. And that is what I have managed to do. And here we have some resources that I've created. A picture of me as a ball, so my head is basically the ball. And then I created the bricks, as you see, the bricks 0 to 4. And these are the basic levels. So level 1 you get this brick, and the next level you get another. And I made them in Photoshop. And then I made the paddle using the same logic. And the code in the first project, when I created the course, is pretty simple. It's nothing much. And yeah, I have refactored a lot of the JavaScript code, but I'm no mean an expert in game development, so I haven't spent more time refactoring. I basically refactored the major parts, and from following the course there was a lot of things that were repetitive, and you could put them in a function, and instead of using like 7 lines at two different locations, I made a function and I call a function instead, so it was a bit more dynamic. And there are a lot of more things you could actually do to perfect, but this isn't such a huge project and it's working the way it is intended. And I changed the calculation how you calculate the position of the mouse. The previous calculation wasn't really great, because if you move the mouse too fast, the paddle wouldn't actually reach the end of the canvas. It would stay a few pixels before it, because the calculation was wrong. So that's something I managed to do, and I added the images. So let's leave Sublime and go back to Visual Studio. And there are a few things that are really bad in this project, because when I created the website I wasn't really too experienced. It was pretty long ago, but if I would create this website now, I would do it better using search engine optimization and so on. So I think I'm just going to add the game and not make any drastic changes to the website, because I think it's not the right time for that right now. I think it's time for that when I have a lot of games on it. And that's something I'm looking forward to, and I'm looking forward to create more games. And it's pretty static, because I have made a custom site mapping on the website. It doesn't work with the search engine, but it's only for the user experience, so you have breadcrumbs. So for example, if I go back to website and I go to games, you can see here it says index and then games. And if I go to Snake, it says index, games, Snake. And if you click on games, you come back. So it's basically site mapping for links, a breadcrumbs you could call it. Basically you are here indicator, and then you go to index and the latest 3 games. I only have 3 games, so it shows all the games. And you can also search. So let's just search for B, because I made so when you search it finds games that match the string. So if your name is Breakout Game and you search for BR or EA, it's going to find it. and B is in this link. So let's go back to the code. In one C# file, I have I add to the list here. I add a specific name, which is going to be the view. So this name has to be like this view. So this is the view, and the name is Breakout.js, and the B and JS are capital. Same when I add to the list. And in the controller, sitemap custom is a model I created where I create the site mapping links. And in this case, I need to remove that one. And I would need to actually rebuild because I changed the controller. I made an error. But in this case, what I want to do is, because Breakout.js is the third level, I say that first we add index, then we add games, and then we add the Breakout.js, because that will create the correct site mapping or you are here indicator. And then return the view, and I return back the object model. And in the JS file, it's nothing spectacular. And after programming in Sublime and other tools, going back to Visual Studio, where everything is either blue or red or black, it's a bit hard to grasp everything, because everything is basically the same color, and I'm used to a lot of different colors. So functions have different colors, variables have different colors, and so on. But the game is working, and all I really need to do is just publish and create this video and edit and render it. And the CSS is nothing spectacular, it's just the same old CSS. And publish. Preview Shackle Dev Games. Publish. Right, successful. Yeah. So this is updated now. And what I need to do is that I need to take this folder and replace the old folder on the server, and then the project is complete. So I'm going to edit this video, and then I'm going to render it. Meanwhile, I try to get the website working on the server. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. My name is Erik Peterson from shackledevelopers.com.